Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about some kind of Monster High news that's been going around. It's mostly just about something they've been doing lately that is a good thing. So, 2 Scaradise Island dolls were recently found by 2 different users. Credits will be in the description to them for their photos. And we learned that both dolls have Saran hair. Also, there has been a new variant of Clawdeen's Basic doll going around who has Saran hair as well. So today, I wanted to talk about the fact that Mattel has been starting to use Saran on their dolls and not resorting to poly. Obviously, they've been using Saran since the beginning of G3, but they've also been using poly equally as much. So I just wanted to talk about that. I think it's interesting to see that they're starting to put more budget into Monster High, and yeah, let's just get started. So first, I want to talk about Saran Basic Clawdeen and how to spot her. So this video was made by a user by the name of Hoshi on Instagram, and they reported this doll existing because, let's be honest, nobody's really been buying the basics all that often nowadays. So the fact that this new variant is out there was only just found out recently, just about yesterday, basically. I'm very good with words if you can't tell. So this Clawdeen has Saran hair, and you might notice right away that the hair appears shinier and has a bit of a finer texture. These are the 2 side by side from the original video on Instagram. You can see that Saran has a slightly more silvery color than Polly that leans into more of a kind of dull purple, I would say. Like, the thing with Polly is that it looks a lot duller. Saran looks a lot brighter and shinier. That's what I noticed right away. Also, the texture of the hair looks finer, as I mentioned. I feel like Polly looks very thick and clumps together a lot, so that's the main way to tell them apart from what I can tell. There is also this code on the inside of the box. So I did actually see this today. This little kind of serial number code thing only seems to exist on the dolls from the China factory. I was at Walmart today looking for this Clawdeen, and I did not come across her, but I did notice that the Indonesia variants with the Indonesia faces do not have codes like this. So if you are in search of this Clawdeen, just keep an eye out for a code that starts with the number 18, because I'm pretty sure the other ones do not start with 18. I saw like a 60 today. Like, the number seems to be random, but if you see this code, most likely you will get a Saran Clawdeen. Because the new basics, the core refresh dolls, are going to be releasing either before the end of this year or at the beginning of 2024, I highly recommend beginning the hunt for this doll now if you want her, because these basics are going to be discontinued as soon as the new dolls come out. So, just some food for thought. Next up, we've got the photos of the Scaradise Island dolls in person. So it's always a bit of a coin toss if these dolls are going to look just like their prototypes or if they're going to look different, so I always appreciate seeing these in-person photos before I buy the doll. So these photos were taken by a user by the name of Rotting Pinatas on Instagram. That is a hard-ass username. I like that. Rotting Pinatas, that sounds cool. But, yeah, this doll looks really nice, and the person who got them confirmed that Frankie does indeed have Saran hair, which is definitely really good. I am very happy to see Mattel using Saran more often, especially because they have money. They are a very successful company. They've been able to afford Saran this whole time, and I'm glad to see that the designs are starting to be done more justice by giving them higher quality hair. I love this Frankie. I have a pair of shorts that looks exactly like the ones that they're wearing, so I honestly relate to their style a lot. And yeah, I couldn't be more excited for this doll to hit stores because, again, I really want them. So the box is pretty nice. It looks exactly like what we saw in the original stock photos. And we've also got a better look at Frankie's artwork. So obviously we know Darko is the GOAT of Monster High art these days. Like, if you see Darko artwork on the back of the box or on the front of the box, you know it's going to be good, and yeah, this looks good. Someone else actually got Draculaura. They are a Reddit user by the username of GuliaYelps5, and she looks pretty cute. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember if she had pink eye makeup or not in the original stock photos. yellow eye makeup. Well, I guess it is kind of pink too. There's like pink under her eyes and yellow over. So, again, I'm not sure if that's how it looked in the box art, in the stock photos, I mean. You remember what I said about being good at talking? It's still true. It's still very true. Draculaura's bathing suit looks pretty well made. It's a very nice swimsuit. Honestly, since Hot Topic has been adapting random Draculaura pieces into stuff that you can actually wear, like as a human and not as a doll, I want to see them adapt this. This is a super cute bikini and I would love it if I could have this actually. The little bat-shaped bow is adorable. I love the spider webs. It's just super cute. Not her hat though. I don't want the hat. I just want the bathing suit. I still think the hat looks a little ridiculous, not gonna lie. Like, it's cute. And the idea of having the bat wing cutouts is cute, but also just looks a little strange. Overall, though, definitely a cute doll. I'm very excited for this line to hit stores. I had considered ordering them on Amazon and getting them early, but the truth is I kind of prefer to hunt down new dolls rather than just buying them online. It's a lot more, like, satisfying, kind of fulfilling in my opinion, to hunt the dolls down yourself and pick out a good one, like, in the store. Because when you order them online, you could easily end up with a wonky one. These dolls don't appear to be wonky, though, so it looks like the people who got these early, like, recently, I mean, looks like they got pretty lucky. I mean, Draculaura kind of looks like she's squinting in one eye, but okay, the Draculaura is a little wonky if I look at it right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I swear every doll I look at looks wonky because I'm always looking for wonk. I'm just glad that these dolls have Saran. Considering that a Saran blend for Clawdeen now exists, maybe there's a chance Scaradise Island Clawdeen will end up having Saran. Honestly, I don't know, because there's always a chance that this line was designed and intended to release before they finalized the Saran blend for Clawdeen. Again, I do not know. So since we got to see Draculaura and Frankie, hopefully we'll get to see Heath and Clawdeen from this line soon. As I was rambling about just like 20 seconds ago, it would be nice if Clawdeen's doll had Saran. If I'm being honest, in the stock photos, it does look like Polly, but I don't remember what the stock photos look like, actually. There's a chance that they're not as accurate to the dolls as, like, these ones are. Okay, so I'm viewing the stock photos right now. The makeup looks almost the same when it comes to Draculaura. It just looks a bit more, like, blended than it does here in Draculaura's stock photo. In Clawdeen's stock photos, her hair is all curly, so maybe it'll not be Polly. I don't know. I'm just hoping that it's not Polly. I really want to see Heath in person, though. I'm definitely excited to see people start getting him. I believe he has an actual, like, arrival date on Amazon now if you order him, instead of just saying, like, oh, order confirmed. So, hopefully people will start having him soon. I want to see these in stores. I've heard that they have UPC codes in the Target system, so hopefully these dolls will show up there, but yeah, that's about it. I think I'm gonna call it there. There's not too much else I wanted to talk about in terms of Monster High news. I considered making a video about Deuce's moms being revealed, Lyra and Medusa, but I didn't like their designs, so I didn't really want to make a video about it. Like, they look fine, but Medusa looked kind of weird. I don't know if you guys have seen the photo of Medusa, but she has gray skin and blue hair. Her snakes are blue. And you know who else has gray skin and blue hair? G1 Ghoulia. I don't know, it's just kind of strange to me that they gave Ghoulia green skin and Deuce green skin, but then they gave Medusa gray skin instead of letting... It just confuses me. And then Medusa's wife, Lyra, she had green skin. So it's like, I don't know, it makes me wonder if, like, Deuce is, like, a biological child of both of them. Because, you know, he seems to, like, mix aspects of both of them between his skin being green and being a Gorgon. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff, but yeah. So I could have made a video about that. I didn't really want to, so I'm just kind of rambling about it here. We will get to be seeing Scalita in the show soon, though. She's going to be having the same voice actress as Luisa from Encanto. I believe her name is Jessica Darrow, so that's going to be exciting. I wonder if she'll get to sing. So, yeah, not much else I wanted to talk about. I guess when the show starts airing, I might talk about it more, but for now, we're just sticking to talking about stuff that's already out. So, yeah. Oh, I keep rambling. I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment your thoughts on the things we discussed. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!